card pick. I asked for something surprising, but I don't think right now the X-Borg is what you need or what you want. Okay, theoretically, the Last Insanity is something that you could just pop. Once you see the Zaman Force, you load up your Last Insanity there so that you push back the Harith away from the Zaman Force, reducing the time he has with his ultimate.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Fighting perspective, macro perspective, there's a chance X-Nova, Aqua, and James Panks can pull off some stuff too that could catch Twisted Minds off guard.
Okay. I think part of this too is, again, for Twisted, you know, playing into having this Valentina, choosing the right ultimate to take for the right moments here is going to be one thing, but also looking at this emblem-wise, isn't too crazy.
Yeah, all pretty standard.
Standard, yeah.
See, Rupture, Lord JM going for the Festival of Blood and Vitality as well. He
extra
understands extra HP. He understands he needs to be even tankier for the team to help sustain. I'm really just interested to see how Lord JM is going to fare up against his CC in lane. If he's going to be conservative and just park there, we need to see more rotations from Apbr topside to sort of delay what Lansu can do.
Here we go. This is a debut pick for Lord JM on that X-Borg. While Sean has never won with the Valentina. So this is Season 16 stats. I'm hoping that he actually finds the kick and the feathered airstrike more often.
Yep.
Yeah, he should be able to, I think.
But it's going to be a challenge. Yeah. I'll tell you now, there's extra bushes. He has to walk into these brushes.
Yeah, good tough boots priorities for the Baksha and the Gatot. And similarly to the Cho and the Granger, lots of crowd control for the key traits early on. Okay, you don't see a lot of the damage coming out from the X-Borg just yet, but as time will go on, I really think they just picked it for the team fights. And it's tough to kill X-Borg in lane, so it's sort of like you pick an anchor in your EXP that brings huge utility to a team fight.
Which is basically that Last Insanity, right? So.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna get this turtle.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So Twisted Minds has control here. Colloid charging up.
Wow.
They'll just keep it disciplined. They'll get the objective, and Twisted will go back to the lanings.
Yeah, it's a very small thing, but what Lansu did there, throwing that curtain call, somehow getting not just James Panks, but even Aqua as well, completely stopped Apbr's chances of being able to get that turtle.
Yep, so this is something that Twisted Minds lineup in Game 1 did not have. They have priority via utility. It's not just sheer damage they're playing with. There's a lot of crowd control and little tools that they can use. Aqua with the feathered airstrike.
There's the kick, pops the Purify, is going to be fine. MP joining the fight. There's the jump. They'll find Aqua. First blood in the hands of MP the King. A great response from Twisted Minds. Nasha knew, hey, he got the call. He pops the Purify. He's fine.
That felt unwarranted for Aqua and X-Nova to be pulling a play like that this early on. Yeah, they forced out the Purify, but it's as if for a moment they laser focused too hard on trying to pressure the Harith that they lost track of the rotations of Twisted.
That's very un-Aqua-like.
Yeah.
This veteran mid laner, an MSC champion, an MPL champion, is characteristic of knowing space around him, using it to his advantage. A kick finds Kaloi!
Kaloi going to take a couple shots. We'll be able to go ahead and pop the Revitalize. He's still going to be fine. There's the re-engage. Sean got his own Last Insanity and takes out X-Nova.
They did it, Joseph. It wasn't just a ghetto dash. It was actually lethal.
It was a lethal dash.
The Valentina pick up perfect. Really just a great response of this X-Borg. The fact that you can not only take the feathered airstrike, but the Last Insanity as well. So if the X-Borg wants the Last Insanity, then you have to deal with the Valentina doing the same thing to your face if you're Apbr. It's a fantastic draft by Twisted. It's as if they already knew that this X-Borg was coming out with how quickly they picked that Valentina.
Yeah, it was basically calculated at that point, and we said it would be a little bit hard for Sean to find the right ultimate. Well, so far, man, 4 minutes in, he's done a great job at that.
I think it's more of a product of Apbr having so many ults he can steal. It's impossible that you don't see Lord JM, Aqua, or X-Nova first.
Yeah. And then he'll just take one.
And all of them are valid, because even the kick, you could dash in, purify whatever comes your way, then kick.
Yep. Right now they got control over this turtle. Second one in the game. You can see there's no contest here from Apbr as James Panks is top side. So an objective again going to the hands of Twisted. Not sure what else Apbr wants to do here. You know, I think they're just kind of trying to douse the flames out from it getting too hot. X-Nova dealing with this Zaman Force. He's going to go for the kick anyway. Revitalize already going to be popped. And now Nasha goes in. One more shot will pick up the kill on X-Nova. And now Shizu and Aqua are in trouble. Flicker there. But there's a jump into the turret. He doesn't need it. Aqua will go down. A double for Nasha. A great play from Twisted again under the turret.
And Sean has a feathered airstrike, used at the right time, and he's not even playing Farsa anymore. And the tower juggle was beautiful by Twisted. Excuse me if I sound like I'm gushing too hard over what Twisted Minds does every game, but really, they're playing like absolute long-time veterans of the game against Apbr right now.
You know what? That's not too far from the truth. Twisted Minds, despite them being rookies in the league, have been playing for years in the amateur scene. They are products of
James.
the MLBB ecosystem. James Banks in no man's land. All right, no one to hold him down.
Yeah,
Lansu not going to spend the curtain call for that. It's off of cooldown at the same time. James Banks now just picks up the tough boots, so it's not going to be so easy for Twisted Minds to catch him. I mean, it is a matter of time. 3,500 gold up. 0-4, nothing on the board for Apbr so far, with a turtle spawning in about half a minute.
And I get it now. They are a product of our grassroots system here in the Philippines, and we're playing in dangerous grass.
You love grass.
I love grass.
I was born in it. Molded by it.
Yep.
You merely adopted it.
Quite literally, we are not speaking in any metaphors, folks. Like, these dudes have literally grinded it out in barangay halls, in basketball courts, turned into esports stadiums for hundreds of their neighbors, friends and family. Like, that is where Twisted Minds grit their teeth.
They played with overheating devices because back then they didn't have the Infinix that we have now. In the summer heat of the Philippines, they would win tournaments in their neighborhood. X-Nova with the kick.
There's the kick. X-Nova going to be able to find the mark. Kaloy trying to buy the time. He's still going to be alive, though. They're going to fight under the turret again. Nasha there, forcing them back. They don't have to take this fight, but they will take the third turtle of the game.
That's what I call a warning shot to the face. Twisted Minds threatened them with a good time, and Apbr spent too much to even contest, and that's a 100% turtle take rate for Twisted.
Like, you don't want this. You don't want this smoke.
Yeah. Let's see if Apbr has the same smoke as Twisted, though. If they can this time pull a turnaround to force a game number 3.
This is the window.
Because I'm not going to be saying or thinking anymore that a team can't make a comeback. So far, Season 16 is the season of comebacks here for MPL Philippines. I'm not turning off the idea that Apbr can shock us and deliver a game number 3.
Yep, the window is about to open. Again, after the 8-minute mark, if you held it down, you're getting more passive gold, and a comeback becomes more possible. Even kits, even items. If there's somehow Shizo hasn't died yet, he's able to go under the radar long enough to get his 3-item power spike, then Apbr should get out of the woods here. Look at this.
Wow.
James Banks is stealing away the orange.
Oh, they're going to drop the Zaman Force again. Last Insanity is going to be used, but this was all just to get the turret, the ultimate out from Lord JM. James Panks is just trying to find the scraps that he can. We saw MP the King have to do this in game 1.
Yeah.
So this is all James Panks can do for now. You know, try to get into a fighting form by the time the objective comes up for the Lord, but they're going to be forced off again. Aqua in trouble. He does get away, but they lose the mid turret now. Tier 1 down. What more does Twisted Minds find?
It's so deadly for Aqua. He just wants to get vision. He's in the right position. But then you just have Twisted Minds marking you so hard right now that this Farsa can't be effective.
Yeah, the roamer isn't exactly built for checking.
Yes.
In a normal map, the Cho has to randomly walk in and dash out of bushes to clear him. This time there's so much bush that you have to throw out skills.
Dangerous,
you
man.
Can't put Shizo and Nova and Aqua in trouble like that. You can't let him get in range.
Yeah, you have the X-Borg actually holding the roamer position. So even though it's X-Nova with the roam boots, in terms of their positioning, the vision getting, in the bigger sequences is actually Lord JM in front, while you have X-Nova playing off slightly from the wings because he's just looking for a good kick angle. But if ever, he can quickly go back to support, like he's supporting James Banks right now.
Oh, let's see how this works. X-Nova might still try to go ahead and get some vision or a possible kick here. Lord JM will make his way too.
Good zone, good use.
James Panks in trouble. There's an AOG jumping forward. They're just zoning him off with this Lord. And meanwhile, in the mid, Shizu's going to push that lane down into the turret. They know they can't take this objective, so they'll try to get something.
It happened again. A warning shot to the face. Folks, Twisted Minds are actually allowing this. They are on purpose not forcing fights to go too deep against Apbr because they have a clear direction. They have a call. She's over the MP.
Trying to get away. MP hunting him down. Here comes Sean. Has the last insanity too. He'll use it anyway to cook up Shizu. And now they'll disengage. They got the kill they wanted, and they'll get ready to march towards the base of Apbr.
The silent got cooked.
God. Yeah, Shizu is cooked, and Sean is cracked right now. What a dash. Perfect. Dash forward. Shadow Strike. Last Insanity. X-Nova wasted his Jeet Kune Do third activation.
Oh, James Banks trying to get away. He can't get away either. Nasha will pick up a kill, and it's looking grim here for Apbr. Lord still up top. Base shield, base turret goes down to the bottom side. The Lord will charge on in. They still have a holy shield in the mid too. Twisted 8,000 gold ahead. This is a massive lead for them, and Sean picks up another last insanity, ready to go ahead and jump forward. They'll force the fight anyway. A whole lot thrown at Apbr that they can't do anything about. They have to force back to the fountain to heal up. They lost another turret, 2 turrets in the base.
All right, a little bit of silver lining here for the Hive. Their lineup is very good at clearing waves. You have the Granger, the X-Borg, and the Farsa. But this is going to be difficult since there's big back waves coming in from Twisted Minds from all directions. Bottom and top have already lost their inhibitors. Mid is the least favorable to defend.
Yeah, and the Farsa only has a glowing wand. Not even 5,000 gold lead cracked. The Valentina just cracked 7,000. It's a 2,000 gold lead right now for Sean.
Item.
A whole full item. Apbr's comeback here is now going to be a miracle if they can pull it off. And yes, as usual, it is now at that point where they can only make a comeback through a defense, through a blunder of Twisted Minds, trying to end the game a little bit too early, not checking the right conditions in trying to end the game, and Apbr being able to counter that. At this point, not even like a really good kick from X-Nova will be able to give them something, because Apbr does not have the damage to make the most out of a Way of the Dragon kick from the Cho.
Yep, the damage profile that Apbr has, it's a very specific kind of damage. The kick will only really make a good situation better.
Yeah.
It's not just the kick that matters. James Banks here building up towards the Bruiser Lancelot, which again, I don't think is completely his decision because they need a little bit of meat. There's really no front line for Apbr right now.
Yeah, and he's getting taken down really fast. Here's a conceal. What's the play here for them? Do they just want to be able to get this buff? Not have it taken away.
It was all for the buff, Joseph.
Yeah, goes for Shizu. Shizu's like, I'll take that. At this point, Apbr can use anything. They know that they're in no contest form to really do with this Lord, so it's just, all right, let's get ready for this defense and hope that Twisted Minds makes a misstep here. Because that's the main thing. I think, you know, they're best with the lineup that they have to go ahead and try to defend this, but again, they're gonna have a whole lot collapse down on them, like we saw in the previous fight where it was that last insanity that Sean had, and then the AOG from Kaloi. You know, you don't have much room to run if you're Apbr and you're getting cut off like that from these ultimates being used from Twisted Minds.
So really trying to find an angle here for Apbr is tough. Even the sustainability brought by the Gatakacha having a revitalize. Now Sean even has a Holy Crystal. Lightning Torrent of Bloodwings. This really could be it. It'll be a miracle if somehow Apbr can hold on.
This is a rare occasion wherein there is no front line for one draft, that no glowing wand is needed for Sean. He literally is just building pure damage.
Yeah. He's got that big dam right now. Mid turret's going to be worked on. Lord is up top. AOG. Aqua has to flicker on out. He will be able to get the stun. There's the kick on the mark. MP's gone. The base still going to be worked on. They're still going for the defense. Lord JM has to flicker on out too. They're working on that Lord to clear it out. X-Nova now on the retreat. They clear out the Lord. They clear out the minions. But Twisted trying to end the game. They'll do it anyway. It's a sweep for Twisted Minds.
Back to their winning ways. Twisted Minds needed this victory. 2-0 against the Hive.
It really looked like Apbr just ran out of gas after getting taken to the limit in game number 1, while Twisted, true to their fundamentals and their textbook execution,